Hello, my people. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? It's Discover with Pharrell here. I'm back again. That like I never left. How are you guys doing? What's up with you all? Like, what's up with your life? How is everyone doing out there? And I just want to thank you for being here, for being part of this family. Thank you for supporting this channel. I'm glad that we are still discovering ourselves, discovering new things, discovering things that we can do, discovering about ourselves, and we keep on growing. So I just want to welcome you back to this family and keep on subscribing. Please, if you like this video, I'll be very happy. Let me give you a chance to just go ahead and like this video. Please like this video. Make sure you have subscribed. Make sure you have subscribed because it will help us grow and it will help us expand. Today it's a very interesting day because we have a new video. And before we get right into it, let me just give you this chance to subscribe and like this video as usual. Okay, and so today, welcome back here to another day, to another interesting video. I'm so excited that you had time to just be here, log in, and just be here on my channel. Thank you, guys. We are on our journey to 5,000 subscribers. Please help me reach my target before this year ends. And so today, the video is a little bit different. I'm gonna continue with my story, with my green card story and how I came to America. But I want to ask you a question. What comes to your mind when you see America or when you hear America? Maybe something like that is going through the screen, right? Somewhere glamorous, somewhere, there are no problems, somewhere like it's heaven and earth, milk and honey is just flowing, no problems. You just there, whatever you need, you just at the snap of your finger, everything comes to you, all the services are good, everything is like impeccable, right? Yeah, that was me, and that's what I thought. We're going to this new country, very different. It's a first world country. I was coming from Kenya, which is a third world country, and so coming to America, which is a superpower, was like, oh my God, I do not know what I would expect there. The technology is well advanced. Everything is just there. When you need something, you can actually get it, right? And so that was America for me. That was America for me, these big cities and everything. And of course, they are there. They are actually there. Yes. But before we get into whatever I'm going to discuss, have you subscribed? Have you liked this video? And then I'm going to switch off this screen behind me so that it will not distract the video. So, wow. Immediately I arrived here, I was so very, I had a vision, and I knew what I wanted to do here. And after everything, after starting my job, my first job, please, if you don't watch that, if you didn't watch that video, please watch it. There's that link there. My first job is nothing near to whatever I was expecting. I was expecting like I'll be in a glamorous office. I was expecting I'll be wearing a suit, going to the office, driving a very nice car, and that's it. But lo and behold, my first job was, I was working in a warehouse. It is something that I didn't expect. So that was like a culture shock to me. I didn't expect to work in a warehouse, but that was my first job. And so the first month, the second month, and then I was working like a daily, maybe 8 to 10 hours every day. Sometimes we would go to work on Sundays if we are busy. And then I was like, what is going on here? What is happening here? Like, is this the America that I was coming to? Yeah, for a moment I was like, no way, because my shift was second shift, so I was going to work at 1 p.m. and getting out at maybe 11 at night. And so that means you go to work, come back, maybe eat some food at home, and then go to sleep, then wake up tomorrow, do the same thing again. And 7 days, I mean, 6 or 5, 6, 7 days a week, you do the same thing. So the only time you get to see maybe friends or family is maybe on Sunday, right? Maybe when you're going to church, if you don't go to work on that Sunday. And so I was not used to that life, that kind of life. I personally am a very, very social person. I'm a very friendly person. I like socializing with a lot of people. I like making friends, you know, and there was no one to talk to. I'm new in this country, and I don't have anybody to talk to. I have not made friends, you know. And so I'm like, man, this is not my life. This is not what I had anticipated to do, you know. And so 6 months in, I started getting like bored, because that cycle was really getting into me. I was getting really bored with that life. And I was like, man, this ain't for me. This is not for me. I just want to go back home. I just want to go back to Kenya. I just want to go back to Nairobi and do whatever I was doing. I was doing quite good. I was an occupational therapist, right? I had my own clients. I was doing very well. And, my plan was to open a clinic one day if I didn't come to the US. And so I was like, man, what am I doing? If my friends call me, would I tell them what I'm doing right now? I am not an OT anymore. I am not going to work at the hospital. I am just an ordinary man. I'm just a warehouse worker. And maybe that is an equivalent to a casual laborer back home, like a Jengo worker. But so I was like, man, I'm done. I'm done. I remember one day not sleeping the whole night and thinking about it and thinking about going to my computer and searching for the flight tickets. Like, how much is the flight ticket, one way ticket back home and never come again? Right? Yeah, because I was done. I was like, man, this ain't for me. I'm not doing this. Too tired. I'm too tired. Like, I don't have friends. It was just getting crazy. Like, my mind was all like, there was a lot in my mind, and I was like, man, you can easily get depressed when you first go to a new country. And that was a lesson to me. I was like, man, why did you leave Kenya? So at that point, when I was searching for flights to go back home, I was like, why did you leave Kenya? What was your vision? Why did you want to come to the USA? Right? And so I sat down. I had a meeting with myself, and I was like, okay, what is your vision? What do you want to achieve? Why did you want to come to the USA? And what is that one thing that brought you here that you could never have done it back home? What is that? And I had one major reason why I came here. And I was like, wow, maybe if I go back, I will not achieve what I wanted to achieve. And this is a challenge. Yes, this is a new country. It has its own ways. Every country in the world they have their own ways. They have their own government. They have their own way of doing things. And you cannot allow, like, things are not going the way that you want them to go. You allow that to get into your mind, and you just give up. Wherever you go, there are so many challenges, right? Even if I went back to Kenya, there would be more challenges than maybe I thought. And I was like, wait a minute. Yes, I want to go back home. What will I go there to do? Yes, I can go get a job and all those flamboyant things that I want. But I was like, oh man, I can see the end goal why I'm here. And so slowly by slowly, I stopped looking at the flights. I started appreciating that I was here, and appreciating that I had the chance to be chosen to be here. and I can use that chance in ways that I never knew that I could use them, you know. And so I chose not to believe or not to allow my mind to run a certain way. You know, you do not come to America to get rich, right? I developed that attitude. I'm not here to get rich. You can get rich anywhere in the world. I have friends who are richer than me in Kenya. We have people who are richer than people living here in the US, you know, but there's something that made me come here. And so I told myself, until I realized that dream, until I realized that vision, I am not going back, right? Yeah, so I stopped looking for flights. I had to swallow that pill and I had to sacrifice, because so many things that we do in life, if you want to succeed in life, you have to sacrifice. Yes, there are some sacrifice you have to do. And then I was like, okay, I will slowly by slowly start embracing these changes that I'm seeing. I will start embracing everything new that I'm seeing, and I will find ways for me to just delve through every single problems that I'm facing, every single circumstance, all those circumstances that are coming my way. Start making new friends. Maybe go back to school and learn whatever you want to learn, or study whatever you want to study. Start experiencing the milk and honey. It is not something, and I've said this for a very long time, like, it is not something that the government comes and gives you for free. You have to find it. And I wrote about that in my book. If you have not gotten the book, please make sure you get it. From grass to grace. And so I realized that the system here is very good. There's a lot of endless opportunities that you can ever think about. Like, the government has made sure that every single person has something that they can do, right? And it's within your power to just go and find what is that one thing, what is that number of things that I can do within my capacity, within my life, that can benefit me and can benefit other people. And so I realized that it doesn't just come easy. You don't just go somewhere and then, they give you everything you want. They give you all the dollars you want. They give you all the wealth that you want. So I had to restructure my mind. I had to swallow that pill. And I had to tell myself that, calm down, right? You're going to make it. If you go step by step and realize what you want, you're going to make it, and you're going to do better than many other people. If you realize your dream and you realize why you came here. And so that's how I'm still here. 4 years later, I didn't I didn't get a flight back home. But of course, after like 2 years, I got a flight and I went back home to visit, not to stay there, to just visit and enjoy life and say hi to my family. So what does this teach me? This teaches me that wherever you go, there's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of challenges. America has a lot of challenges. Kenya has a lot of challenges. The Philippines has a lot of challenges. The UK has a lot of challenges. But you do not allow those challenges to take control of you. You do not let those challenges take control of your life. You take control of your challenges and you make them a stepping stone to your next level of opportunity. And that's what I did. And when you know how to dwell through the system, your life will be very simple. Your life will be very flawless if you just allow yourself and discover new people that can benefit you and you can benefit them. New friends, new acquaintances that can benefit your life and your future. Then you'll be on the right track, right? And so, yeah, I'm glad I'm still here. I'm glad I'm still discovering this new place. I'm glad that there's endless opportunities for those people who are here and for those people who are outside. Okay, please check my last video, the one that I talked about the remote jobs that you can get over here, right? So if you have a doubt and you're like, man, what will I get over there in the USA? Just come over here. If you coming to school, get your schooling here. If you're coming to work, come work. If you coming as an immigrant, like you're coming as a permanent resident, just come here and stay, right? If you have children back home and you want them to go to school here, look for those colleges. Some of them give scholarships to international students. Just come here, embrace, and find your path, right? And don't let anybody tell you what to do, right? Just find your own path, whatever you want to do within your life, and whatever makes you happy. At the end of the day, in the long run, you shall benefit and you shall reap the fruits. So, yes, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere soon, maybe later in life. But that is to tell you, like, guys, please discover what you want to do in life, and whatever opportunity that you have been bestowed, whatever opportunity, whatever thing that you have been given, just make sure you research about it and make sure you use that opportunity, because sometimes you are never given another chance. Okay, make use of that chance that you have been given free of charge. Until next time, discover with Pharrell. Bye bye. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Thank you, guys.